Hello and welcome to day one of 5 minutes for 4 weeks, practicing hearts. Wild Child. 5 minutes for 4 weeks is a series in which I live stream myself practicing a song for 5 minutes a day for 6 days a week, totaling 2 hours of practice time spread across 24 sessions to show what is possible with albeit short, consistent practice and hopefully inspire the viewer to take on tasks perhaps seen as daunting as well. Like I mentioned, I plan on practicing hearts. Wild Child. Just a little bit of background. I didn't actually look up anything stats wise. I usually do that about do that quickly. Um, how well it's done and stuff. So Brigade, the album on which it is, it's the 10th studio album by Heart. I don't think Wild Child doesn't actually have its own um page. I mean, I could probably just look up stats, but I guess it's one of the less popular. It's one of the. It's not as popular as some of the other hits. All I want to do is make love to you. For instance, is one of the more popular ones on the album. My friend Haley and I both. This is our favorite album, and we feel like all the songs are amazing. Ironically, there's a best of Heart album. I forget which one. There are a few of them, and it doesn't have any songs from the Brigade album, which was shocking to us both. But it just shows you how if these songs are excellent, then their other songs are super excellent, I guess. But for whatever reason, this album just speaks the most to me and Haley. So much so that I bought this sheet music book. This was the last one available. At one point, these were probably everywhere, but this is the only copy I was able to find for sale. I had to import it from London. Thank you, Sarah, for that. I don't know if it's London, but someone in the I don't think it was London, but somewhere in the UK. So I'm glad I have my hands on this. This is I think it's from 1990. Checking the year, 1990. Yeah, and Brigade itself, I think, also was March 26, 1990. So basically, when I bought this book and I showed it to Haley, I told her I know what my next song is going to be then, and she's like, you know what your next year songs is going to be, right? Because I think it's 13 songs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, to the 13 songs. You know, I would do basically 13 songs a year. And on my good point, I was gonna just pick one song from random, but I guess I do plan on doing every song in here. But I've been interspersing piano and then or alternating between piano and guitar, piano, guitar, piano, guitar. So if I'm doing this for piano pieces, that would get me through 2 years basically. Um, but then I still have the opportunity to put in guitar pieces as well for every other song. Um, so basically, I know what every other song for the next 2 years would be. I still have to figure out the guitar pieces, but that's what's going on here. This is a PVG, piano vocalist guitar book, which means the piano is oftentimes playing the vocal line, even when if there is a piano in the original piece, even if the piano is playing something else. For instance, just as an example, to get my hands on and make sure I'm playing everything correctly. My Immortal, the piano's playing that, even though the vocals are going, I'm so tired of being here. So if it was a PVG, instead of playing, it would be playing dun 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 dun. But a song like that has a piano line. If you're playing a lot of other songs, like a lot of these songs don't have piano lines, so basically something has to be written to in order to express that piano line. So in case there are any instances where it would be different from the piano line, that's why. Yes, there are, because it's a PVG book. There are. Hold on a second. There are guitar chord boxes also. That doesn't tell you the rhythm per se, so I don't plan on using the. Yes, it has its use, but in terms of the live stream, I feel like it's better to be doing the piano line. This is the book I was previously using. I don't know if I need to put it back yet. I'm gonna leave it out here for now in case I want to practice anything from there. Anything else before I begin? Quotation of the day. Today is 26. The courage to speak must be matched by the wisdom to listen. Right? A lot of times, courage being brave doesn't always mean that you thought things through. And if you're going to speak effectively, you also have to know what the other side is going to be saying. That has to be matched with the patience, the wisdom, the temperament, to actually listen to the person. Otherwise, what you're saying it's like you might just end up having to repeat yourself. Uh, One of the smartest things I did, two of the smartest things I did. One was just guessing. I think it was the GRE exam. It's probably redundant. The E probably stands for exam. Anyway, I was taking an exam and I just guessed for one of the questions. Said I could figure this out, but it's going to take too much time. And I guessed, and I probably got it wrong. It was 1 in 4 chance I got it right, 3 in 4 chance I got it wrong. But I just wanted to use my time wisely. And the other smart thing I did, I was teaching. It's my first semester teaching. I explained something, the student didn't get it. I explained it again, same exact way. The student still didn't get it. And then rather than saying the same thing a third time, I asked the class, I said, who understands it and can explain it? And I let someone else do it, and he did it. And then the person did understand it. So it's because I was able to listen and realize that the student didn't understand that I actually had the courage to ask someone else to do it. Okay. Good. How did Mom? Thank you both for joining. About ready to begin. This is exciting. Dun, 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 dun. That's how it begins. I'm already singing it. I did happen to just look through it when I was looking when I got it, and when Haley and I opened it, and I was just showing her around. So I do know it begins just like a kind of thing. But let's see. When it comes to the lyrics on their own pages, and these, which is nice. You can't see it from there, but these pages, the black glossy pages, which I think is the same as the inside of the album on the CD. 1990. I don't know if they would have printed it on vinyl. I do have it on what do you call it? Also, cassette tape. All right, let's get the timer going. All right, Haley, the song is for you. We both like this song a lot. Okay. And Sarah, it's for you also. You shipped the book to me. All right. Okay. F. So we got two sharps, which are should be F and G, right? No, it's C and F. Yeah, F and C. Okay. That is C. Sorry, is an E. No, it's a G. Yeah. And that's the G. First day it's a little bit slow always. So that's the second G underneath middle C. This one. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and then the first chord we got a D on the top, D right above middle C, then a B, and then D, B, F, sharp. Nice. So let's go 1 and 2 and start with the measure 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and that is the same chord, yes. Same chord again. Ooh, I see. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that changes there. That's a different chord there. So basically B minor inverted. Changes now. We got everything is a step lower. So C, A, C is sharp, A is natural, and E. Was this A major, A over B? Oh, B is not, what? Oh, on the guitar, okay. Because it is an E still in the left hand. So again, those two chords are B, right? One and two and three and four. One and two and three. One and two, one, two, four and one and two and three and four and that repeats. Yeah. And then it changes. Okay, the third time it changes, but which time is left? What happened to the timer? There we go. Okay. Inverted. One and two and no. B minor. B D F. And then there we go. Nice. So last time. Okay, good. I was like, let's try again from the beginning, and I had 12 seconds left, and I'm like, I can't. So I just skipped two of the measures and started basically from measure 3. It does sound right. Those chords though are I don't want to practice at this point. It would be considering practice if I were to just play it. You know, once I already know it, to just play those chords isn't practice. But at this point, it still would be. But I hear those are the two chords in the beginning of the piece. It's too late to turn back when the actually it says it's not. It says different chords, but I don't know. It sounds right. Anyway, making good progress so far. I said to move slowly, and then I got through 4 measures rather, because it's just the same. It's just the over and over kind of thing. So that was easy enough. Once I added the chords, and a little bit trickier. But basically, I didn't play them back to back, but I got through 8 measures. So making good progress. The rhythm is tricky, but I'm so familiar enough. Pick one of them. I'm so familiar with the piece that I'm able to hear it. So I can like. Even though the pattern is a little bit irregular, it's easy enough. I'm familiar enough with it that it's not too tricky. So I'm making good progress. So thank you everyone for joining. Hope to see you all again tomorrow, hopefully regular time, 7:40 a.m. Eastern time. And a reminder that there is a link available in the description section with a list of songs for which you can make requests. Wishing you all a great. Though I do have my requests in for the next 2 years for every other song. You can still request guitar songs. Wishing you all a great day and a great week. And as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.